Yo, what's up guys? SavageBoy23 back with another video. Today I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my NBA prediction and my NBA recap. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you, and comment down below what you guys' favorite team is and tell me what team you think will bring the NBA championship home. Now, we had some great games yesterday. Unfortunately, some players did not play. We'll talk about them. Some NBA recap. Please again, guys, please follow, sub. And if you guys are on TikTok, go ahead and follow me. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok to YouTube, go ahead, click the bio in my TikTok, and I'll take you straight over to YouTube. And go ahead and hit that sub button, and go ahead and hit me in that follow button if you guys are on TikTok or YouTube. So really quick, I want to talk about some stuff. So yesterday we watched the Bucks versus the Nuggets. That was an amazing game, but unfortunately Giannis did not play. Dame Adala's out for the remainder of the season. I mean, to be honest, he's out indefinitely, what I should have said. But that was a very interesting game. I'm surprised the Nuggets were neck and neck with the Bucks in the game. Nikola Jokic, as he always does, drops 39 points. I wish he put up a 40-point game last night. I would give him a shout out, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Jamal Fleury, as he always does, he plays professional. I mean, not professional. He plays amazing on the court. He's always a great talent on the court. He's always a great player on the Nuggets. He's always a fun player to watch. Great player to watch. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything negative, hopefully, in this one, but yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. How did the Bucks manage to be neck and neck with the Nuggets last night? Nikola Jokic was back last night. Aaron Gordon was back. I mean, he's been back. Jamal Fleury was back. The Nuggets didn't have Dame Adala, Giannis. I want to say this loud and clear to Nuggets fans and only Nuggets fans. If you guys are neck and neck with a team that does not have their superstar on the court, that is playing against you, that's not going to get the job finished. I don't care. Nuggets, you were supposed to go into this game and win this. Now, Giannis didn't play. I won that game. I did go for the Nuggets. No Giannis. He was kind of a game time decision, but instead they said, nah, he's not playing. So at the end of the day, Giannis was not playing. That's not the excuse. Dame Adala didn't play. That is not an excuse. The excuse is, how did you let the Nuggets and the Bucks go neck and neck in the fourth quarter? And Nikola Jokic only put up 39 points. I'm kind of worried for the Nuggets in the playoffs, because if they can't get the job finished in the regular season against another team with no star player on that team, I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs. We don't know. We're going to wait and see. But Nuggets, do me a favor and get the job finished next game, regardless if the star player is in or not. Okay? That's all I'm asking. Second one I want to talk about. What kind of job was that last night? And I'm not talking about the next game I'm not talking about the last game I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Flippers and New York Knicks. New York Knicks. If I'm correct, were you guys up like 18 points? 20 points, somewhere around there? Now, the scoreboard when I tuned into the game was 2 to like 18. That was the scoreboard. It wasn't like they were up by 18 points. No. That was the scoreboard. 2 to 18. New York Knicks. Let me say this loud and clear to every New York Knicks fan out there in the NBA. If you cannot beat a Flippers team you're not going far in the regular season. You're not going far in the playoffs. You literally had the worst job last night in the fourth quarter. Leading into the third, into the fourth. You had a terrible job. You let the Flippers push you around. Literally. Josh Hart was trying to do everything he can. Karl-Anthony Towns was trying to do everything he can. OG Anunoby. I haven't heard his name a lot last night in the game. But what irritated me was New York Knicks lost the game. New York Knicks lost the game. I said this will be light work. This will be easy work. But of course, I'm getting the L at the end of the day. I'm getting laughed at every single time, every single hour. Countless of times. Maybe I should keep my mouth quiet until I get a W against a team that I don't like. With a team that I go for. Let me say this loud and clear to Flipper fans and Flipper fans around the whole world in the NBA. The reason why you guys won this game was not because into the third, into the fourth. No. That wasn't it. It was because of Jalen Brunson. If Jalen Brunson was in this game, it would have been light work for the New York Knicks. But no, of course, they said, nah, Jalen Brunson, you're out. We'll wait for you to come in the next game or the game after that. To be honest with you, I'm getting kind of worried for Jalen Brunson. He's been out since the Laker game. How long was that? To be honest with you, I feel like that was a while ago. He should have been back. There is no way that this man should be on the bench. Jalen Brunson, we're paying you the big bucks for New York. What are you doing on the bench? You should be working, practicing. You know what's really funny to everybody, and since a lot of people don't like to say the honest things on live TV or videos, I'm here to kind of spill that. These players, we pay them the big bucks for the jerseys we buy, to the sponsors they get, to the team they play, right? Well, I think it's time for Adam Silver to increase the money for them. For them getting injured. And I know what you're going to say. How would that work? That sounds so weird. That looks so dumb. Well, it would have to see how long they're out for. So if Jalen Brunson's out for, like, let's say, a period of time, so then take that money out for a period of time and don't pay him at all. If the crybaby's out for 1 month, don't pay him that money for 1 month. And not a lot of people are talking about it, but that's what they should do. So, hey, NBA, you need to get into that. You need to look into that because some of these players are actually kind of fishy. They be injured, but the real truth is they're not injured. That's the real fun fact about looking into players. Jalen Brunson was supposed to be back way before playing against the Flippers, but no. They want him out for a little while. But yeah, that irritated me. I lost that game. But NBA, if you can't do me a favor, look into the injuries money thing for me, because that would literally help everybody out and help their team out. Not for me. Because at the end of the day, I don't got a team in the NBA. I root for one team and another team. So guys can't. A lot of people say I'm a bandwagoner, but I don't care what they say. At the end of the day, I'm not. Fun fact about that, actually. The truth is, a lot of people have been asking me too. They're like, why aren't you a team player? Like, why don't you root for a team? Well, it's because I did root for a team back in the day. It was the Lakers and then 76ers, like those kind of teams. And then all of a sudden, since I saw Kobe Bryant not playing in the NBA anymore, I was like, nah, I can't be a team no more. It's kind of it's like being a traitor, you know. So I was like, you know what? Might as well just go from one team to another. And that's where I started from. And I'm gonna do this from years to come. I won't have a certain team. I won't root for a super team. I'll root for a player. Because I like these players, what they're doing. Shea, Tatum, Nikola, Giannis. You know, like those types of players, I would go for them. But yeah. That's the real fun fact, by the way, if people don't know. That's the truth, because everybody's been asking me, how come you don't have a team in the NBA, but you have two teams in the NFL? let's be honest with you, it's none of your business. That's the fun fact about it, too. That's none of your business. You don't need to tell me to have a team and not have a team. I can have 2 teams in the NFL, or I can have like 10 teams in the NFL, but I only have 2. Eagles, Chargers. That's the fun fact. Now I don't care what you guys say in the comments. But yeah, no NBA teams, just players. So next thing I want to talk about, last game of the day. Lakers, Pacers. Lakers, oh my God, I don't know what you guys were doing, but let me say this loud and clear. You ain't getting this win against Chicago today. What a very interesting game last night against the Pacers. The Pacers suck. I don't know why did the Pacers go on a 5-game winning streak. Whoever the Pacers played those 5 games before the Lakers, you must feel very, very, very slow in the NBA. Because the Pacers are easy to play. They're light work. Tyrese Wack, Pascal Siakam, Nembhard. Bro, they're very easy on the court. Sure, everybody can go in the past. You see the shot that Tyrese Wack shot against Giannis? That was like a week ago, okay? That was like 2 weeks ago. So we can get over the past, get into the future, buddy. Yeah. So great game by Luka and the Lakers. They got the job finished. I don't care what anybody says. You can cry all you want in the comments. It wasn't Luka. I know people are gonna say it was the crybaby that tipped up the ball and made it in. No, I don't care what you say. At the end of the day, I think it was Luka, and Luka did it all himself. Luka should have got fouled, by the way. I'm just pointing that out. Luka should have got fouled, but okay, we're just going to ignore the obvious and just move on. A great game by Luka Doncic and the Lakers. They got the job finished. This game was all on Luka. Let's go into the games today. I'll tell you who's in, who's out. So, yeah. You got Victor, Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. No De'Aaron Fox, no Victor for the San Antonio Spurs. They're out. DP0, game time decision, but most likely he's in. Yeah, it's gonna be light work. Spider Mitchell, questionable, probable. He's in the game. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great day. Darius Garland, questionable, probable. He's in. Evan Mobley. Questionable, probable, in. Darius Garland, I'm going to need you or Spider Mitchell to give me 46 points tonight. Just throwing that out there, somewhere in the 40s, maybe in the 50s. Hey, I'm going for a long shot. 60 points. But that ain't going to happen, I guarantee it. But yeah. Go ahead and give me Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this one with no Victor and no De'Aaron Fox and the Spurs. So yeah. I think Spider Mitchell and the Cavs will win this one, so I'm going with Cavs and Spider Mitchell. All right, you got this one right here. You got Tyrese Wack, Pacers versus Jordan Poole and the Wizards. You got 2 terrible teams in the NBA playing today. You got Jordan Poole and the Wizards, and then you got Tyrese Wack and the Pacers. I don't even want to watch this game. I don't even want to tune into this game. I don't even want to make a prediction on this game. Tyrese Wack, questionable. Jordan Poole, questionable. Pascal Siakam, questionable. Nembhard, questionable. Regardless, this is not going to be a great game. It's not going to be a fun game. Go ahead and give me none other than Tyrese Wack and the Pacers, because I do think they'll go in here and win this one. So, yeah. We got this one right here. You got Anthony Davis, Dallas Mavericks versus Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. I forgot to mention in my video before when I missed that one day, Anthony Davis did come back. Breaking news. To be honest with you, I don't care if Anthony Davis came back or not, because this team's not going to make a run. This team has nothing to do anymore for the remainder of the season, because they're just going to keep on tanking. And sure, you're going to say Anthony Davis came back. Big deal. He doesn't have his sidekick, Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie, you remember? Go back to the video that I made, the YouTube short. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and I said, who's scared of Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis? Nobody. And everybody was looking at me saying, "Oh no, you don't know nothing about sports. Oh, you're this and that. You're delusional saying stuff." Well, guess what? We're about what, like 3 months in, less, if I'm correct, somewhere around there, when the trade happened, Anthony Davis did not play his first game with the Mavs until he played his first game, then he got hurt. Then a season flies by, not a season, a month flies by, and he's coming back in his second game. He played his second game. Now he's playing his third game. Anthony Davis is good to go. Hopefully this will be a good game. This will be a fun game. Anthony Davis questionable. Kyrie Irving out. Derek Lively out. PJ Washington out. Gafford out. So yeah, other than that, this is going to be a great game. Regardless with none of their players in. Anthony Davis, he's gonna, ball out as he usually does. But you know who I'm going for? Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. I think they're gonna go in here and play this game great. I think this is gonna be a fun game for them. It's gonna be a competitive game. Go ahead and give me Orlando with Paolo Banchero. Hey, Paolo! If you go out here and get a W, get 40 points. If you go out here and lose, give me 30 points because I don't want to give you a shout out when you lose. I don't like it. So yeah, other than that, go ahead and give me Paolo Banchero and Orlando Magic to win this one. Alright, you got this game here. Got Ice Trae and the Hawks versus Bam Adebayo Miami Heat. Ice Trae questionable. Will this be a great game? Absolutely not. Bam Adebayo questionable. Tyler Hero questionable. I'm going with none other than Ice Trae and the Hawks to win this one. I do think they'll go in here and somehow, some way win this one. So, yeah. All right, you got this game here. You guys already know the last time these two teams met up. It was, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Luka Doncic, Lakers versus Kobe White and the Chicago Bulls. Kobe White, questionable. Lonzo Ball, questionable. Luka Doncic, questionable. The Crybaby, questionable. Will this be a great game? The Lakers came off a back-to-back. And you know what happens when teams come off back-to-backs? They're not going to have all their starters in. Most likely, do I think Luka's going to play? Unlikely. Probably not. Because yesterday he was playing amazing. He was playing all his energy out yesterday. So, yeah. But you know who I'm going with? Kobe White and the Chicago Bulls. The last time we saw the Chicago Bulls was against the Lakers a few days ago. They put up 146 to 119 against the Lakers. The Lakers got embarrassed on national TV. Do I think it's going to happen again? I hope so. Kobe White dropped me 45 today. Lonzo Ball, you're questionable. Bro, I'm not even worried about you. You're going to probably put up 25 to 27 points. I ain't even worried about you, bro. But Kobe White's the only one I care about. So Kobe White, going to actually need you to be the Kobe in this game today. The actual Kobe, all right? So go ahead and give me none other than Kobe White and the Chicago Bulls to win this one. All right, you got this one right here. You got the best game of the day. Now, before anybody says in the comments, well, why would you say this is a great game? You got Ja Morant's Grizzlies versus Shea and the Thunder. Speaking of Shea, that MVP, might as well stop bringing up MVP because this man already won it. Now, Nikola Jokic's been putting up triple doubles, 39 points every single day, but nobody's been saying, oh, give him the MVP. Give Shea the MVP. Even in press conferences, when they're not even talking about the Thunder, they bring up the Thunder. When they talk about the Nuggets, they bring up Shea instead of Nikola, because Nikola has not been putting up the numbers that he usually puts up. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a great game. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a competitive game. Go ahead and give me Shea and the Thunder to win this one. Jay Williamson, questionable. Shea, questionable. Chet Holmgren, questionable. Ja Morant, out. Desmond Bane, questionable. Jaren Jackson Jr., questionable. Will this be a great game? I hope so. I'm promising at the end there's a late scratch where Ja Morant does play, but most likely they're going to say he's out. And I think he is out. So yeah, other than that, go ahead and give me Shea and the Thunder to win this one. I do think they'll go in here, put the Grizzlies to sleep in the first half. That's what I say. So yeah, go ahead and give me Shea and the Thunder. You got this game here. You got Jalen Green Rockets versus Jordan Clarkson and the Jazz. Jalen Green questionable. Fred VanVleet questionable. Emmanuel Thompson questionable. Steven Adams questionable. This is gonna be a great game for the Rockets. Jordan Clarkson out. Lauren Marketing out. So we'll see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a great day though for the Houston Rockets. Go ahead and give me Jalen Green and the Rockets to win this one. All right, we got the last game of the day. You got Anthony Simons, Portland versus DeMar DeRozan, Zach. To be honest with you, this is not gonna be a great game. You got two terrible teams, two terrible fan bases, literally trying to fight to make it to get the #1 draft pick, but then that ain't gonna happen. To be honest with you, I'm going with DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and the Kings to win this one. I don't think Anthony Simons and the Portland Trailblazers have an answer to win this one. So yeah, go ahead and give me DeMar and Zach and the Kings to win this one. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. So then, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out. Please follow on YouTube and TikTok. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.